Come on. Let's go.
Alright guys, we are 6 days out. It is Sunday, and for breakfast today we dropped the carbs down just slightly, so we've got about, let me just check, I believe we are doing about 45 grams of carbohydrates from cream of rice, and yeah, the 2 cups of whites with a little bit of Frank's in there. And that's it. So we gotta go over and take pictures for Chris and get this meal in. My weight was up exactly 2 pounds from yesterday. Had a good sleep last night. Feel pretty rested up, and I feel like we're gonna smash this workout today. Today's back and arms. So follow along. Alrighty guys, so as you just saw, that back workout, nothing crazy. We've really I've dropped the weights down a little bit to prevent injury. We are now 6 days out, so depleting water has started. That being said, we haven't stopped drinking water. Like, I'm drinking tons of water, but now we're starting to crispen up and start the dry out process. With that, I'm going to be doing a special type of massage Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week, because Thursday morning at about 5 or 6 a.m. I'm driving off to Chicago for the show. So on Thursday, when we drive down, I believe the athletes meeting registration, all that stuff's at about 5 p.m. And then I think it's like 7 or 8, there's a Meet the Pros event, so that's going to be pretty cool. Okay, now I've gone way off topic, but I was going to talk about the workout and the massage. So the massage is going to be a special type of massage. I'm going to go over that with you guys while I'm getting it done. It's a type of, it's not deep tissue, it's more of a drainage, so it's more to like get the water out of in between the muscle. Aisha here, our massage therapist at FlexPlex, specializes in these sort of things, so I'm blessed to be able to have her here to work on me on the daily. It's been a huge advantage for me being here, and it helps a lot. So thankful for that. The workout today, like I said, nothing crazy. We probably hit about I think 5 or 6 exercises. You know, we had started off with the pullovers. Rope pullovers is a great exercise to get lats, blood in the lats, and get some blood moving just throughout your whole back. Because you kind of hit top to bottom with that movement. It's one of my favorites. So we did, I believe, 4 to 5 sets with that. And then we went over and we did assisted pull-ups. As you've seen in my previous videos, I do only pull-ups, but not with the assisted machine. Now that we're in this 7 days to show mark, I've now trying to eliminate exercises that could potentially cause injury, and having the assisted pull-up machine can eliminate those things. So having that, you're on a track, you know, your tracked movement, you're way like less likely to get injured. So after that one, then we went on to the lat pull down, but reverse. My back, I was slightly tilted over. The reason for that was so I could target more mid to lower lats, because we've already hit lats at wide and we've already hit lats from the pullovers. Now I'm going reverse, try to hit the lats and lowers. Again, 3 to 4 sets we did there, and then we switched it to the V-bar. So now we're hitting like the center of my back and traps. Also, when I'm doing it, I'm kind of bringing the V-bar in front, so right to the lower part of my chest. I find that when I'm coming up, the stretch, like if you're just above your head, I find the stretch much further when you're in front of the body, and then coming down, I really feel my lats, and then you squeeze coming in at the bottom. Make sure you really squeeze as hard as you can to get that contraction and get the deep lines. So all these movements that we're doing now is for detail work. We're not trying to break down muscle. We're just trying to get detail now. So higher reps, less weight. So, and then the last exercise we did was that assisted chest row, and that was strictly for lower lats. I mean, as you can see, it obviously hits a lot of your back, top to bottom, the way I did it, but I really felt it in my lower lats. There's a few tips on that one. When you're pulling, as you can see, like my feet are forward, I'm kind of bent in a bent position, and I'm kicking my glutes up, and my arms are straight, and I'm trying to, what I'm doing when I'm pulling is I'm pulling with my pinky, so I'm pulling down and up. So I'm not pulling with like my thumbs or nothing like that. I'm pulling with my pinkies down and up. And as I'm going up with the contraction, I'm also going up with my back. So it's kind of like a middle between like a rack pull, deadlifts, and a row all at the same time. You're really able to right at the top, because when you're coming up like this, you're rowing and you're kicking your glutes up at the same time. The contraction, as you can see in the video, I'm going to replay it right now. So guys, I just got to finish up my 20 minutes of cardio, and that's going to be on the bike for this session, just 20 minutes. We're going to keep it pretty intense. It's game time, man. This is 6 days out, so it's going to be intense cardio, and then I'm going to get my post-workout meal in. I'm going to show you guys that. Yeah, so also though, I want to give you guys a chance to win one of my 2 programs. Anybody can be the winner. It's going to be randomly selected. Either my 12-week muscle building program or my 12-week cutting program. So either one you guys can choose from. All you have to do is comment below #RGArmy, and you'll be randomly selected. I'm going to choose one winner for those. So good luck, and thank you guys for participating. And now I got to do cardio. Alrighty guys, here we are, meal 3 of the day. We just had 2 cups of egg whites when I got home from the gym. Vic had it made for me, which is super nice. Food always tastes better when it's made for you. What we're going to do here now is get this meal ready. So, I have 12 ounces of steak, so I've got it here. Weigh it out. There's 8. That does 12.1. Pretty good. Okay. So now what I like to do, put it over there. Slice it up nice and small. Makes it easier to digest, easier to chew when it's smaller. Also, as it's going into basically a salad, that's another reason why I like to cut it smaller. Yeah. So we're almost done here. A little bit more. Otis is waiting there for me to drop some steak.
Looks good.
Yeah. This is my favorite meal by far. Well, it's called the Grimy Bowl. It's gotta be. Does it look good? Yeah, really good. So I already had peppers. So this I did this morning. It's onions, mushrooms, and peppers. I grilled them up this morning when I was making my breakfast. Next step to this meal, guys, is getting some romaine. This is iceberg lettuce. You can use romaine. You could use spinach, whatever you like or whatever you prefer. So what I'll do is a couple, maybe 2 handfuls. And then what we'll do here is I need a bit of a plate, so grab this here. So I'll put my steak in the bowl in here. There you go. You always get something. And then I'm going to take my vegetables, or yeah, grilled veggies here.
You don't have to weigh it?
Nope. I'm going to throw this in the microwave just for a little bit, heat it up. And then I'm going to get a little bit of, about half of a cucumber. Top off. So slice it down the middle there. Slice these in 3. Boom, 2, 3, like that. And then just make small cubes.
Master Chef.
Master Chef. Regan boy.
RG. Master Chef.
Okay, so there we go. Now for the sauce, what we use is Frank's Red Hot and mustard. So I'm going to throw that in there now, and the lettuce. And I'll grab a fork, and steak. So now I'll mix up the lettuce with the sauce. Just kind of like dressing. And we put the steak in. This meal is too good. Mix it all in. And then I like to add just a little bit of pepper, and one of my favorite spices right now is this Bacon Lovers seasoning. So I'll add that to it for a little bit of flavor as well. And there you have it, guys. This is the Grimy Bowl. Let me know if you like it. Give it a shot. For dieting, it's dieting friendly. It's off-season friendly. It's a lot of volume. Yeah, I love it. So, alright guys, pre-workout time, and I'm exhausted. You're gonna need this boost for sure. I'm gonna do a scoop and a half because I want to keep pushing it, and I'm really tired. I could fall asleep right now. But I gotta make my pre-workout meal too. Shake that up. This is the BAM pre-workout, guys. You've seen me probably take it before. It's 250 milligrams of caffeine per scoop, so 1.5 is like not too bad, not too excessive. More than enough to give me energy to get through this workout is what I need. So do what it takes. Start sipping it. I haven't even had my. I haven't even started making my pre-workout meal. I'm just gonna have a few sips just to get me going. There we go. Okay. See how fast that hits me. Feel better already. No, just kidding. Okay, so we gotta do 2 cups of whites.
Notice.
In the pan there. This is the Pam olive oil extra virgin. Works great, so there's no sticking. Egg whites. Oh, turn the burner on. So guys, this is 2 cups, 500 grams.
Okay.
I don't know how many egg whites it actually is.
16, isn't
Is
it?
it 14 or 16? One of the two. Yeah, I do that 3 times a day right now. So we got all stocked up on water. Dad just went to store, got a bunch of water. I had to go through so much water.
Yeah.
And then you saw yesterday's video, we got stocked up on the cream of rice.
Oh, God.
This is a product I use here at Kidney Stuff. Use that for kidney health. It's really, really good. I've taken it out of my protocol now, but it'll be in the off season, and I'll definitely go over all that stuff with you. We got our potatoes, our onions, the gum, because I'm obsessed with gum right now. In between meals, it's really good. Helps you. So here we have that. Again, I'm like all my food in bowls. I'm gonna wash this real quick. I get some carbs this meal, but not very much. I have to use these two burners because these two suck. It's time for a new oven. One day, soon. Works for now. Does the job. Here's the mushrooms and onions and peppers I showed you guys making my last meal. So this I'll be using all day, so I'm going to take like half of this, then I'll use another half for another meal tonight. So my carbohydrates for this meal is these right here. I'm just going to double check the weight on this. It's supposed to be 5 ounces of potatoes. Ooh, it's 6. 5.5. 5.2, I'll take it.
5.1.
5.1, even better.
5.2.
5.2. Doesn't want to choose. Okay, again, just a little spritz of that. And we will lay out these potatoes.
Master Chef 2.0.
So these are cut into slices, potatoes. They're actually barbecued, the potatoes. One there. I do not spend this much time on my food in the off season, but when you get like only so much food and you're dieting, you need to make it good. Or at least I like to make it good. You don't have to. Alright guys, so that's it. I got my potatoes, I got everything in there that was on the pan with the egg whites, and I just mix it all into one bowl, and that's it. And then we're gonna go hit arms. So biceps, triceps. It's gonna be a good one. I've got my pre-workout BPI Sports. Alrighty, on the way to the gym. Oh shit. My freaking seatbelt on. It's just because we live so close, and sometimes I don't think about it.
Drank the bang.
Yeah, I did. I ended up doing another half scoop of BAM. I'm on 2 scoops of BAM. Oh my goodness.
Flying.
Woo! Not really.
Red light.
That was a nice Corvette. I wouldn't mind it. I'd probably drive it.
Yeah, you're too
Maybe.
big.
No.
Looks a little small.
Alright, arms. It feels like I just trained arms yesterday. It's crazy on this 3-day split. Chest, shoulders, triceps, back, biceps, legs, repeat. And then the reason why, because like usually Sundays I would take off, but he said, the coach said no days off till the show. So that literally that 3-day cycle just continues right to the show. So tomorrow's legs, and then we'll have tomorrow's legs, which will be Monday. Then we'll have chest, shoulders, triceps. Well, actually, chest, shoulders, because we put the biceps and triceps on their own. So it'll be chest and shoulders Tuesday, and Wednesday we'll be back in the morning, and arms at night, and that'll be the final workout. And he actually just told me also that usually, this morning, usually what I thought what was going to happen is we would go to one training session a day for depletion, but coach says basically keep the training the exact same, so don't change a thing. So we continue with the 2 sessions a day. We smash it as good as we can, and just keep going, and just send the pictures every morning. Just every morning, and then after Wednesday or Thursday, probably Thursday, the way Chris does things is like meal for meal. So like we have like a base plan, but it changes literally like meal to meal. He can change stuff. So I'll have the meal. An hour later, I'll pose, send him pictures, and then he'll let me know if we're going to go through with eating that meal that was planned or not. And the thing with that is when you're traveling, I struggled a little bit when we did the Arnold, Ohio last year. If you want to check out that series, it's on here as well. Whereas like things were on the fly, and we did the exact same style. And you plan for 10-ounce steak and a 10-ounce potato, and then he's like, okay, now you got to do a cup of oatmeal and 12 ounces of fish. So you got to prepare yourselves. What we'll do before we leave is cook up a ton of fish, a ton of chicken, a ton of steak, and we'll have that prepared along with a couple different carbohydrates with rice cakes, rice and potatoes, and a cream of rice, which has been my choice of carb this prep at this time. Earlier on, if you're watching the videos, we did more oatmeal. I got away from it. Just there's a little bit of bloating with the oatmeal, and the cream of rice digests super fast, and it's nice. So we're gonna get in there, smash these arms. Bright red ninjas. Just sick. I like it. They're black and this color. The next ones I want to get are the purple ones. They're sweet. They purple, they got yellow, they got blue. There's all different colors. But these are the ninjas, guys. So if you want to get yourself a pair of Atomics, it's 20% off. Just use my code Grimes20, and it's atomics.com. Nice and simple, and they're perfect shoes. They're very comfortable in the gym, out of the gym, and you can match your gym outfit because they have all the colors. Just wrapped up that arm workout, guys. It went really, really well. You know, Flexplex tarps off just because we can. It's Sunday today and it's kind of slow, so I'll take the shirt off. Why not? But yeah. So the muffin pump tank top that you saw, I have only limited supply left. If you go on my website, you'll see there's a few sizes sold out. But if you're interested in buying one, you can go on there, and I believe they're $29.99, and I ship worldwide. So if you're interested in one of those, get them while they last, because I'm not sure if I'm going to print them again. And yeah, so now I got to do 20 minutes of cardio, probably do it on the bike, and that will be it for training and cardios today. I'm going to go after that to get my post-workout meal in, which is going to be a surprise, so stay tuned. Alrighty guys, I'm going to show you that meal. It's going to be a good one. Oh, can't wait.
What meal is it?
You'll have to find out.
Oh. Whoa.
Let's go. Oh, they don't. Oh, did they sing? Oh, they are.
Is it on? Yeah. Alright guys, here is the secret. This is the meal.
Carving up early.
Oh, baby. 2 burgers. Just kidding.
Not even the straight.
Not even.
Oh, there they go.
And this is the cameraman. The cameraman does eat. This is his food.
What do you get?
I get this. Macro foods. Even better than the burger. No, but I get 14 ounces of chicken, green beans, I got a salad here, Jack Astor's, which is out here for dinner. Killing some time, having a good time. These guys got their cheat meals. Check these burgers out. These burgers are, oh man. There's like crispy onions and jalapenos, cheese, bacon, is there? Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, onion peppers.
What about Chicago? What are good places there?
Yeah.
Apparently everything's so good there.
Yeah, guys, you guys know of any wicked spots in Chicago? Because you know after the show I'm going to want to go eat. Pizza, I like pizza, I like sushi. I like burgers the best, for sure. But burger is good. Yeah, so Burger Joint would be sick, but we heard that Chicago is like known for its deep dish pizza. So I'll do that. I'll do that too.
Just go somewhere that has like everything.
Yeah. We'll go to 2 places or 3 places.
Or all the places.
I get aggressive after shows with food. Wait till you see that. We go hard.
What's next?
Here.
Fajita, chicken fajita bowl. That's like almost gone. Yeah, super early. Maybe just watch a little bit.
just got back to the house. We were at Jack Astor's, you know, socializing, having a good time. Got my last meal, and actually I realized when I was down there, when I brought my macro foods meal down, I only had 7 ounces of chicken in that container, so that's half of my meal. So what I did here is I'm whipping together another little salad. I got 7 ounces of chicken in here, and I've got my onions and peppers and mushrooms in there also, so they're just heating up in the pan. And then you know me, I got my bed of lettuce, and we're just chopping up some cucumber here. So again, I'm hungry. Today was very low carbs. It was half the amount. So we did half the amount of cream of rice and half the amount of potato pre-workout due to having a high day yesterday. So that's what it usually does. It usually gives me a high day, and the day after it we like go super low, and then the next day we kind of go back up to like that medium, ride that out for a couple days, and we go high again. So it's kind of like a cycle, but that's like, it doesn't always work like that. Like, I just kind of just give you a base of how it kind of has gone, but not totally that way. So I'll throw these in here. And while we're here, I thought I'd just answer a few questions. I dropped a post where I asked for questions and answers post. So here's a question. How did you achieve to gain that much muscle without increasing size of your waist? And that's from Circanarda. It's a good question. I mean, I do a few things. First things first, waist is like quite genetic. Like, you have a structure, you have wide hips, you have small hips, you know, you're big boned or you're small boned. There's so many types of body types, and mine, I guess I just have a small waist. Now, is there things that you can do to help? Yes, of course. I wear a belt usually every workout, and I'm not saying the belt makes my waist small, but what it does is it allows me to remind myself to breathe from my chest. So I'm not like out here like breathing with my stomach. Also, overeating. So overeating is another thing. A lot of people, you know, don't get me wrong. I mean, I go for some pretty nasty cheat meals, but I'm not constantly overeating. So portion control is huge. Keep the portions down. These meals that my coach Chris gives me are pretty large, actually, like 14 ounces of chicken. But you know what? I have no problem digesting it. So it's really all on your body. Like, maybe if you were to have 14 ounce chicken, you'd be out to here or something. But it's literally like runs through me. Body can handle it. Like I said, everyone's different. I'm trying to think if there's any other things with the waist. Well, heavy lifting. I think, I mean, if you're going to go into the gym week in, day out, and you're going to do like, I don't know, crazy heavy squats and crazy deadlifts like every single week, that waist is going to grow. Like, you're going to grow a bigger waist, in my opinion. That's just me. My coach, Chris Aceto, he says don't do deadlifts. So I don't do deadlifts. I don't like them. Very rarely do I ever do them. I do stiff-legged deadlifts. That's for the hamstrings. I do rack pulls, so it's like a half deadlift. That's targeting the lower back and the back. So, I mean, yeah, I would just, some people think that's a staple. I mean, and you know what, some people like to do their deadlifts, and that's fine. I'm not saying don't do them. I'm just saying this is what I do, and you know, I don't do deadlifts, and I feel like that has helped me keep my waist where it is. As for that, that's basically all I can say for keeping the waist tight. See if there's any more questions on here. What's your hardest muscle to get a mind-muscle connection with, and why? I think that's, let me just think about that for a sec. Oh shit. You know what, I think that's one thing that, like, I got it, chest. Chest was the hardest thing for me to learn. I always was shoulder dominant. I still think I am slightly shoulder dominant. That's due to, you know, being that kid, 18 years old, and you're in the gym. You're in high school. You're coming out of high school, and you want to bench. Everyone's always asking, what's your bench? You know, so I always tried to get my bench up, and doing so, I never did it properly because I was always going for the weight, right? I wanted this crazy amount of weight. I actually ended up getting really good at benching. What was it like? I could, by the time I was like 19 or 20, I could bench 405 for reps, for like 6 reps. And like that's pretty heavy for being that age, I think. But the funny thing about it is I had no chest. I had no chest at all. Very undeveloped. I had good shoulders and good triceps. And I've had to work very, very hard to focus on bringing my chest up. I feel like I've got it up quite a bit, like right now, to where I'm happy with it, but never happy, right? You want to, as a bodybuilder, you always want to be bigger, you always want to be better. So I want to bring that up still. Like I said, I think it's just a little bit behind from my other body parts, but I'm working hard at bringing it up. So hope that answers that question. Antoine V87, Regan G Bodybuilding. You think you can win? How many muffins needed for an IFBB Pro win? Antoine, you're hilarious. Let's see. I get a high day every like 4 or 5 days. Just kidding. I'm not doing the math. I don't know. I have no idea. You need muffins to win an IFBB Pro win, I'll tell you that though. It's the secret. All of the muffins. From Tim Hortons. Jord Messenger. What's been your hardest moment to deal with in any of your preps? Hardest moment. It's not the diet. It's not the diet. I'm kind of like, this is a tough question. What is the hard time? You know, I really love prepping. I enjoy it. I think the biggest thing that I've learned over the years is learn to enjoy the process and not just the end result. Learn to love now instead of just liking the day of the show. Because if you're not in love with what you're doing now, 6 weeks out, 8 weeks out, 10 weeks out, you're just going to be miserable and you're not, why do it? So the biggest thing for me has been, like I said, enjoying the process, taking it all in, and loving what you do. And I love it. And it's, you know, it's all mental, it's all mindset. I think mindset is the biggest part of this game. If you're negative, if you want to complain about this, you know what, you're not going to enjoy it. So just, if you love this, do it. If you don't do it. It's maybe not for you. It's not easy. If it was easy, anyone would do it. How do you, okay, from Yun Shin Ho. How do you sustain your expensive career? Future financial goals. Not everyone can afford the subs to reach your level. Also, does Chris Aceto do online and contest prep? Yeah, I think he does online contest prep. He does it online for me. He's got lots of other athletes, great athletes like Sean Roden, got Jason Poston. He's got lots of guys that he trains. Guy Cisterno. I'm leaving a ton of them out, but they're all great athletes, and it's cool to be on their team for sure. Actually, a cool story on that. Last year was my first experience prepping face-to-face with Chris at the Arnold, Ohio Amateurs. And one of the best moments for me was when, so I got there on Wednesday, and Chris got there on like Wednesday afternoon. And on Wednesday, I'd go see him, I'd eat a meal, and then I'd wait an hour, and I'd go see him again, I'd pose, and he'd tell me what to eat, I'd go eat it, I'd see him an hour after that. And just all the way, we did this, like every 4 hours, right to the show Saturday morning. And one of the times, well, a couple of the times actually, when I was up there, I'd be posing for Chris. And what do you know, like, Sean Roden walks in the door. And like that was like crazy for me. I mean, I'd never really met Sean. I know Sean a little bit better now, and he's a really cool guy. But when he first went in there, and then he sits down too, Chris is critiquing me. Now Sean Roden's critiquing me. That was like a really cool experience. And then Guy Cisterna walks in, and he's all fired up. He's competing the next day, and he's pulling the trunks down. He's posing. So that was really cool, you know, to be critiqued by those guys and experience that. Let me see what else we got. I didn't answer the full question. So how do you sustain your expensive career? Well, if you didn't know, I own a gym. It's called Flex Muscle and Fitness. It's the gym that that I train at every day. We made it. We opened about 2 years ago, and you know what? It's been a challenge. It's a very rewarding business, and you know what? I have the gym there because not just for myself, but we created that gym for everybody else to enjoy as well. You know, it's like we're in a smaller city. There's about 350,000 people. There's like 15 Good Life Fitnesses. There's World Gym. There's Fit for Less. There's did I say Planet Fitness? There's Wellington Fitness. There's all sorts of gyms. There's like probably 40 gyms or more in London alone, but there's not one hardcore gym. So, you know, I went out on a limb. You know, I created exactly what I wanted to create, and all I wanted was other people to enjoy it just like me. And thankfully, you know, we've had great support from the community, and it's just, you know, getting the name out there more and allowing everyone to enjoy the space just like I do. So, all right, guys, so that's it for questions for today. I really enjoy answering your questions, so if you'd like, you know, just interact. I love it. Write any questions you want on my YouTube channel or on my Instagram, because I'm randomly going to choose a few questions, you know, every day to answer. Shout your name out and I'll answer the question. I'm happy to do that. I got my meal here. This is my last meal, guys, so you know what I do. Throw it all in one bowl and get after it. This is volume eating 101. This is what I do to keep my stomach full when on diet. No carbs, just protein. So you know, the famous sauces, Frank's Red. I already put a little bit in there. And mustard.
This.
And mustard. So guys, that being said, if you have any questions, just drop them below. I'm going to choose 10 questions from this video. So drop it down in there, any questions you may have, and they will be answered. 10 random questions.
Tomorrow.
Yes, in the next video.
5 days.
5 days out video.
Tomorrow.
These will be answered when we post them. Okay guys, that's it for today. That's 6 days out from the Chicago Pro Show. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, 5 days out. Let's do it.
Probably at 5 a.m.
What?